so I've taken it out. Again, I'm gonna spray the piece, not the black. But see how it doesn't stretch because it's nice and cold?
Nice.
It doesn't stay cold long.
Yep, gotta work pretty quickly.
But it does stay cold for a little bit. So I'm gonna start placing this in here, and it might be, see, it's stretched. My black piece stretched, but that's okay because I can see where I need to cut or stretch. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna put that on there, get them all nice and flat in there, push my pieces together where it didn't quite stretch, and then go with my, I'm gonna pull out another, a clean scalpel because I really want a clean cut on this one, and that one you could see was dragging a little bit. So I'm going to, I've kind of pushed it in, and so I'm gonna give it a little trim. So see this part's hanging over a little bit?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to...
This is where a really sharp scalpel comes in very handy.
Yeah, I'm just going to push it in and take that piece off so that I can make sure it's inside his...
Nice.
There we go. Okay. Double chocolate on that. Let's get
Okay, so once again, use the right tool and it makes it pretty easy.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and do this side.
Okay, but you're doing the exact same thing you
Doing
just did.
the exact same thing. For the sake of time, I'm trying to...
Right, no, you go right ahead. We get it now, we've seen the...
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I'd run out and buy scalpels. That's what I would do after seeing this. It's like, well, it just makes the whole operation a whole lot easier.
Yeah, scalpels are,
You know.
I really swear by the scalpels because I feel like you get
Good precision.
such a cleaner cut
Yeah.
with the scalpels than you do with X-Actos. Okay,
All right.
now let's get our fondant smoothers and smooth him out. You got, oh, got a little bit of chocolate on there. The one thing about ganache versus buttercream is it does, if you're working with white, you can sometimes you can get chocolate on your white ganache. I mean your white fondant because it is chocolate, not buttercream.
Gotcha.
So you have to be a little bit careful.
Do they make white ganache?
You can, like I said, you can do white chocolate
Yeah.
ganache.
You can do
So
white chocolate
yeah,
ganache.
you can see right here.
So it has freckles?
Well, I'm just going to kind of see if I can buff it out a little bit.
All right.
See, I got one right there. But also, being the professional cake decorator that I am, that's where I'm going to put his eye.
Nice.
All right, so we're going to smooth this out. Again, I'm working fast because I want you guys to be able to have a day at some point and step away from your computers. I would normally take a little bit more time with this, but also he is I got a little too much, so I'm gonna get a little water and buff a little bit of that out. Now, because I'm wetting part of it, I'm gonna wet all of it, because if I were only to wet part of it, you would see that.
Yeah.
But if I wet all of it, then it all has the same,
It looks good shiny.
yeah, the same texture, the same shininess. Okay. There he is.
Let's have a look. Ta-da!
All right.
Very cool.
Now let's do his eyes before too much time passes and his eyes stick. So for his eyes, I didn't actually cut all the way through. I just indicated them by just kind of boring into the fondant. So I'm going to take those and I'm going to kind of see where I want them.
What size is that cutter? It'll be important if we're following along.
Yeah, it's 1 inch.
1 inch?
1 inch. But, you know,
Okay.
it depends on the size of your penguin.
Right.
If he's a
And-
bigger
and it
penguin,
is
you
your
need bigger
penguin.
eyes. And it is
Maybe
your penguin.
whatever we
So
want.
I'm going to just really slightly put a little indent there. And I'm sorry, I have to do this
Yeah,
way
go
or I
for it.
can't see. And put one here. Okay, so I've got where I think I like them. Very rough. So I'm going to go ahead and now push it in. I'm not going to pull the eyes out, but I just need to indicate. And this is sometimes sticky, so if you put it in the cornstarch, I'm just touching my little cornstarch thing, it won't stick. There we go. And I'm the same thing on the other side. And see, I'm just pushing, I'm not cutting all the way through, just pushing and turning a little bit so that he gets the, there. So now he has eyes. Simple as that.